All right. What's going on, everyone? We are live? I think we're live. Everything's looking good. Welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. My name's Odum, and welcome. Happy Tuesday, I think today is. And we're going to jump right back into where we left off yesterday, where we're trying to figure out how to build a better live stream, I guess, in terms of building different components that we need. And did I say alive? Oh, hang on. I didn't start my chat. Let's see if I get that going. There we go. Blah, blah. Yes, definitely alive. Oh, that's not showing up. Damn it. This is what I think when I start my stream and I don't get my comments going, then it doesn't show up. Anyways, did I say live? Anyways, yeah, we're live. All right. Let's get right into it. So yesterday we left off. I'm going to say this. Feeling a little bit, I don't know what the right word is. I don't know if overwhelmed is the right word, but there's lots of things where I don't know how to do, and I'm not quite exactly sure how they're going to end up. So we're just going to figure this out. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance off stream last night or even this morning to do any work on this. I was basically doing work for client stuff. Kind of had a little bit of a mini deadline, so I had to work on that. So anyways, so we're just going to jump right in. So I guess one thing that I'm a little bit concerned about, or not concerned, I guess, just in terms of making sure that these things are going to be easy enough to use, and like I'm not going to have to redo like animations every single time. I think that's going to be kind of crazy. So that's what I'm a little worried about, is that I don't want to have to spend so much time redoing a whole animation just to have new text show up. So it's probably, there's got to be an easy way to do it. But I think the thing is as well too, is that I'm pretty, that's not, the comments aren't working. Like I'm pretty picky when it comes to design stuff, and I want things to be kind of my way, and having the proper fonts and all that kind of stuff. So Kevin, so let's prioritize what additions will make the biggest impact. Yeah, for sure. So I'm thinking, like, I definitely want to have like these icons here that just kind of show what's happening. I think that's super important. So we'll make that. That's pretty straightforward. Those are just kind of static images, but also pulling the numbers out from some type of, like I can get pretty sure I can pull in how many subscribers I have kind of in real time. And then the money thing will just be something that's, I guess it'll just be on a website. It'll be kind of static, or I'll just update it kind of manually. So that won't be too big of an issue. And showing how many people are live, I think I'll have to figure that out. But these other text, like I could just make text files and load them up into OBS. So I think that'll be pretty straightforward for those. So the only one that I'm, I guess, a little bit have a concern about is how to actually bring about these text overlays that are animated. So, and firing those off. So I was playing a little bit around, just actually for the past like 10 minutes in Stream Elements. So Stream Elements is something, I guess, that you can just connect to your YouTube channel. And I've connected it here, and I just kind of downloaded like a sample overlay, because I guess you can just get free ones. And like they're pretty involved. Like if you go in here in this one, so this is be like a whole kind of crazy thing where I guess you'd have your video here and I don't know, like maybe your chat or what have you. And I guess we can emulate, like say somebody gives us a tip, and I guess tip, that's a Twitch thing. And it kind of just shows up here. And I guess this would be some kind of graphic or like MP4 file. So Rolando, welcome to the stream. Just out of curiosity, what is the purpose of that thumbnail? Which thumbnail are you referring to? So I'm not sure what you're referring to. Maybe you're referring to this. And the purpose of this is just to give a sample of what the screen will look like when people are watching the stream. If that's the question. So, right. Blah, blah, blah. So back to here. So I know here we can build out specific callouts. So as an example, if we build this in here, what can we do? Like we can increase the size, and then we can say something like, how do we edit the text? Text. What's the actual, where is the actual text? Oh, your text goes here. All right. You say, what did we say? I can't remember now. Access over 100 Webflow component, right. Access over components at pixelpieces.com. All right, so we can have this here. So this is a little bit of text, and we can have it as, what can we, how do we animate? That's the other question. How do we animate this thing? Ungroup. Text settings. What does this plus button do? So yeah, this is a custom text. But how do we animate this thing? Session data. I'm not sure. Maybe you can't animate this here? There's got to be a way. That doesn't make any sense to me. There's got to be a way to animate this. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, enough of this stream elements. I think it'll have its place, but I need to learn how to use this. I have no idea how to use this thing. So let's fire up Davinci Resolve, because I want to at least create this thing, and I want to create it in the way that I want to create it. And then I think we could even take that MP4 and then we could put it into stream elements. And then when we have it in there, then we could trigger it by just clicking a button. So I think that'll kind of be the way to go. So let's see if we can get that going. And then we can have our own correct fonts and all that kind of stuff. All right, so let's do, okay, we want a new project. Let's say, just go stream elements for now. I need to update. Okay. It's been a while since I've used Resolve, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Let's skip that for now. And we need to create, what is it? Shift 9, I think. All right. I think we need to make this resolution 4K because I collect everything in 4K. I collect all my cameras and everything are in 4K. So that's, I think it's this. What's DCI though? Oh, here we go. This is what we want. Ultra HD. There we go. So Rolando, if the purpose is to use it in live streams, I would remove the likes, the money, the subscribers, and the hours of streaming until you at least have more than 15,000 followers. Well, we might be waiting a long time until I have more than 15,000 hours. So 425 followers plus 49 hours does not does not create trust. So I hear what you're saying. So I guess, I'll go back in a little bit. What I was saying yesterday is that the total money is, well, I guess you probably know, it's just where we're at right now onto the journey of $1 million, right? So it's just to give people a quick visual illustration or whatever view of where we are in terms of the journey, right? Because the whole thing is like journey to $1 million. So I like it because the idea is to give them something so that they can just see. And I think the whole idea of like getting trust versus how big you are. I mean, I don't necessarily like the idea of equating if someone's going to trust you just based on how many followers they have, because anybody can just buy followers. Like I could buy 15,000 subscribers today if I wanted to, right? So that number doesn't really illustrate trust. So I'm not so sure about that, to be honest. But I get it. It's a small number. So it's like, okay, well, you only have this many followers. Like that's kind of low. But again, I'm trying to think what's the long-term goal here. The long term is after 2,000 videos or whatever the case may be, then we'll get to $1 million. And if people are watching these videos from initial to the future, they can see the growth, right? So it's to be as open and transparent as possible about what it takes to actually become successful. And so if people see like, hey, look, this person started with 400 subscribers, 100, whatever the case may be, and he got there anyways. So in the end, long term, again, this is my opinion, and I totally get it that everyone has different opinions, that will facilitate long term more trust, right? So that's what I'm hoping for and what I'm going for. And in terms of the stream hours, yeah, that thing is it's not just the total stream hours. As I was saying yesterday, that's for some things that I want to do in the future, where if I'm working on a specific like mini project or mini skill that I'm trying to develop, like for example, I want to learn how to, use Davinci Resolve or use Figma, whatever the case may be. It's to showcase the total amount of time that I've actually spent learning that skill, so it can give people an idea of how long it could take them if they kind of wanted to follow my footsteps and learn that particular skill. So that's what that display was. So Rolando, sorry, I can't show up the comments here. Maybe I could try starting and stopping. Let's see. You come here. I understand that, but it doesn't impress. Keep in mind that you want to position yourself as an expert on the subject and who deserves my time. It is my opinion. But I mean, I guess, you're here now, and I, 100% appreciate your time, that you show up here. So, that I have a low subscriber count, but you come in and join, and I hope you get value. So knowing the number of subscribers that I have hasn't, deterred you. But yeah, it is interesting. So I get that, and I appreciate that. And I know the low number, it doesn't impress, because it's not even 500, right? So it's low for sure. Something to think about. Anyways, nothing set in stone. So we'll see what, when I'm just deciding here. Okay. So frame rates. So OBS, I think I'm streaming. I don't know what my frame rate is actually. I feel like I might be at 30. Let's go 30 anyways. Yeah, let's do 30 frame rate. Okay, let's save that. All right. So we definitely want to create our call out, which is, what is it again? Yeah, access over 100 components at Pixel Pieces, or access our free component library at Pixel Pieces, whatever, something like that. Okay, so let's create this. So, and this is where, I guess, can we use, what can we do? Let's go to our timeline here. I think we can even just do it with straight text as opposed to going in Fusion, because we're going pretty, yeah, should we do it in Fusion? Again, it's been so long since I've done stuff in Fusion. Let's try titles. I just want regular text. Give me regular text. Okay. What is it again? Yes. Access over 100 components at pixelpieces.com. Okay. And our font is articulate. And we want it, I think, medium. Maybe even normal. Yeah. All right. Let's lower the size. And in terms of its positioning, something like that. We can maybe put the exact positioning that we want to put it in. Right, I feel like we're probably going to want, to use Fusion. Let's see if they even have anything here in Fusion that's already kind of made in that we can kind of just steal. So jitter, we just want something super simple. Let's play this. What's going on here? Okay, we don't want to fade in. We want like a scroll in basically. Because what we want to do is we want to have, let's see. No, what's it doing? Oh, my shortcut keys are all messed up. Okay. Did I delete my text? I did. Oh, get out of the way. All right. And again, let's copy that. And then we want this to be something like this. You're gonna have to bear with me as I remember how to use this program. Not that I was a savant with this one to begin with, but access over 100 WEBFLOW components at pixelpieces.com. And articulate, right. All right, so basically what we want to do is we want this thing to scroll over and then reveal this text. One thing that we could do, again, this is just me maybe wanting to avoid going into Fusion, but overall it'll be kind of the same thing. So let's see, can I make this smaller? There we go. We could add a solid. Where's our solid? Generator. Let's add a solid color. I can't see it. Let me... let's just make it this color for now. Oh. Okay, unlink that. So basically what I'm thinking, you know, if we have a color or just like a solid object here that has whatever transparency and we just animate it like this, and then we just tie it to this piece as well, then we can kind of reveal what it says. So that's one way that we could do it. And we just like animate it, I guess, as like a mask. But I totally don't remember how to do that. Oh, shoot. I don't have any water. That's stupid of me. Right. So we could do it like that. I think there's a better way. There's got to be a better way to do this. Okay. We might have to go on YouTube and look at a couple tutorials real quick. But let's just see if there is no call out, center reveal, clean and simple. No. Yeah, something like this. No, no. What do we have? This one. No, that's just simple pop-up. Drop in, fade, flip. No. Oh, what is this one doing? Not quite what we want. Oh, what's going on with this one? Not sure what this one is. Oh, maybe this is something that I downloaded way back in the day. Okay. Maybe layered instead of masking. Maybe just layer instead of masking. But the thing is we need to have it so that it's like when we animate this guy, like if we start it here and it's covering, yeah. I think it's time to see if we can, Control Shift New. I gotta see if I can find something real quick on this. Try search and get started. Interesting. Animated titles with masks. All right, text reveal. I think we want something. Yeah, this is exactly what we want.
Hi guys, my name is Cesar Farias, and in this video I will show you how to create a nice and clean test animation using a mask and expression. So let's go to Fusion and start. The first that we need is add a background node. Then change the color to white and add a test node. Now I will connect my test node to the background. In the test node, I will type motion, change the color to black and make some adjustments. Okay, now I will create the bar, then I will use it to animate. I will add a background node and add a rectangle mask. Let's fix the size. I will connect my bar on the merge node, and now we have the bar ready. I will move the composition to create more space and duplicate the node test and connect it to the composition. For this node, I will press F2 and change the name to text2 and type Fusion on the spectrum. Now that we have two test nodes, we need a mask. So I will add a rectangle and I will adjust the position. And I will connect the mask to the test nodes. Now, if I move the rectangle, you can see the mask working.
Perfect.
Friendly behavior to mask. So, on test 2, I will click in settings and select apply mask inverted.
Okay, let's pause here for a second. Let's catch up. Let's see if we can do this. This is going to be pretty much what we want. So let me put this off to the side here. And yeah, let's go into Fusion and see what we can do here. Okay, now, so Kevin, yeah, this program looks insane. Yeah, it's literally been probably a year and a bit since I've actually been in here doing some stuff. It's been a while since I've done videos. It's fun though. It is really fun. It's a different way of doing things because if you're like me, you're used to Adobe, which we discussed a couple days ago. We gotta kind of quit these guys, and they have After Effects, which works just kind of like layers, but Fusion is like, I think it's like Blender or maybe some other programs, which works on like this node based thing. So you're not adjusting layers, it's nodes. So it's like a completely different way to think about the elements that you're manipulating. So yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, okay. So we need a background media. We got that. And then I guess we need our text. And that just merged it. I didn't want to do that at all. That's not what we wanted, I don't think, but maybe we can, let's just have a look at what this setup here is. Right, okay, so this text, I think we could, what do we want to call it? This is going to be our access 100, like WEBFLOW. Components at pixelpieces.com. Right. Articulate, and we're going to go normal size. Oh, the size number is a little bit weird here, but hey, let's do something like that. Okay, sorry, I can't see. I'm going to go back and forth to see if there's any comments here, but do bear with me as we try to figure this thing out. Okay, so we have our text, and what we want to do is we do want to create a rectangle. And where is the rectangle tool? I think it's this. Right, create our rectangle, and this is what's going to be kind of the mask. Right, there we go. And that we want to connect to another background, which is going to connect. Oh, we want to merge it through here. No, we want another merge. So I think that's here. There we go. Okay. No, I don't think I did that right. Let me back up this video here for a second. Oh, this rectangle was the background. I think is what he was doing there. The first rectangle.
Okay, now I will create the bar, then I will use it to animate. I will add a background node, and I will type motion. Change the color to black and make some adjustments. The test node. Now I will connect my test node to the background.
Did he make his background white? He must have, but that's okay. We want a black background anyways.
In the test node, I will type motion, change the color to black, and make some adjustments. Okay, now I will create the bar, then I will use it to animate. I will add a background node and add a rectangle mask. Let's fix the size. I will connect my bar on the merge node, and now we have the bar ready.
Okay, that's the bar that's going to do like the swiping effect. Okay, so we don't necessarily want, okay, right, that's different. So let's unmerge that. I think that's going to be our mask. So we want to create, well, I guess we do want a rectangle. Oh, that's not a rectangle. We do want this, but can we, well, we can change the width here. Okay, let's make it, I don't know, super small. That's even way big. What is this even number? Let's change the height. And I guess we can probably, yes, we can angle it. That's what we want. Perfect, something like this. And can we give it like, a color? A background color. You should be able to. I don't know where though. So if we make it, how do we fill it? Oh, maybe we have to fill it with an actual color, which is why we have to put a background to it. Right? And then then you could see it. Okay, right. Because the rectangle itself is just, I have to think it's, not exactly sure why. I don't know if it's like a representation of the object or something. I have no idea. I'm probably just confusing myself. Best not to think too much about that. But anyways, now we can pick a color and we want our like nice yellow color, which I need to figure out what that color is. I think it's a little bit more orange, something like that. Okay, and then we'll go back to here and we will, the height's fine. We just want it to be really, really thin. 0.001, does that work? Well, let's make it, make it a little bit so at least we can kind of see it. Okay. So that's what we have there. All right. And yeah, okay. Good. Okay. Let's keep going.
I will move the composition to create more space and duplicate it.
Oh, okay. Just moving it over. How do we actually take this element and move it? I think we could just drag it, can't we? Yes, we can. Perfect. Okay. So he's going to give us more things, right?
The node test and connect it to the composition.
I'm going to turn this up a little bit so
For
I can
this
hear.
node, I will press F2 and change the name to text2 and type fusion on the inspector. Now that we have 2 test nodes, we need a mask. So I will add a rectangle and I will adjust the position. And I will connect the mask to the test nodes.
Okay, so this is our mask. This rectangle here was our mask. We can even have, we probably want this kind of close by to where the mask is. And I think we're connecting this to the text, right? I think that's what he had. Oh, but not the background. No, just to here. Oop. And I think we need to invert it, right? There we go. Perfect. So when this is moved, oops, how can I move it? When this is moved, it'll show everything. And this, we can kind of position it. Kind of where this guy is. Okay.
Now, if I move the rectangle, you can see the mask working. But I want a different behavior to mask. So, on test 2, I will click in settings and select apply mask inverted. Now, when I move the mask, we can see the effect working. I want my mask to follow my bar, so I don't need to add any keyframes to the mask. I will select the mask on the inspector. With the right click, I will select modify with offset position. Now, on the modifiers tab, I will use position and offset to make my mask follow the bar. I will create a simple expression for the position. Right click and select expression. Delete all values. Now, I will connect the mask position with the bar position. So the expression will be rectangle 1.center.
Okay, this is probably getting into a little bit more complex thing when you actually go into expressions. Okay, so, sorry, let me rewind this.
Delete all values. So I don't need to add any keyframes to the mask.
Right.
I will select the mask on the inspector. With the right click, I will select modify with offset position.
All right, let me put this over. And then what did he say? Modes. What's he say? Connect to over here. Nothing's happening. Oh, modify with. I think with expression. What does he say? Oh, offset position. Oh, hang on a second. He's clicking somewhere specific.
I will select the mask on the inspector. With the right click, I will select modify with offset position.
Modify with offset position. Okay.
Now on the modifiers tab, I will use position and offset.
Maybe I'm going to slow him down here for a second.
To make my mask, now on the modifiers tab, I will use position and offset to make my mask follow the bar. I will create a simple expression for the position. Right click and select expression. Delete all values. Now I will connect the mask position with the bar position. So the expression will be rectangle 1 dot center.
Except in mine, it's rectangle 2 dot center. Okay.
Now if I move my bar, the mask is following, but the position is not.
Yeah, the position's off. So if I, let's see, if I move, it's not allowing me to move. Come on. Oh, what the heck? Why aren't you allowing me to? Oh, I got to move this X thing. I think I did this the opposite. Because I want this thing to move. I think I did it the opposite. Okay, let's undo that. Let's remove that keyframe. And I think, yeah, I want it on this one. That was my bad. Okay. Where's the rectangle? Let's put this back. Put that back. Rectangle 2. Go here, and we want to modify with offset position. And modify it, I think here, with an expression. Select, and then it is rectangle 1 dot center. Okay. Now, okay, weird. What the hell? No, nothing's showing up. Nothing's showing up. What am I doing wrong? I'm definitely doing something wrong here. What's my phone beeping here? Okay, something for work. Okay. That's not working. What did I do? Rectangle to text merge. That should be good. That should be good. What the hell?
Right. Position. So the expression will be rectangle 1 dot center.
No. No, I think I had it right the first time. I think, anyways. Oh my goodness.
Right click and select expression. Delete all.
Right, that's the rectangle 2. That's the mask.
I want my mask to follow my bar, so I don't need to add any keyframes to the mask. I will select the mask on the inspector. With the right click, I will select modify with offset.
So I was right the first one. So this is the mask here, right? Let's move this over. Right. Mm-hmm. Modifier. And then this is going to be for the expression. No, rectangle 2 dot center. So I think the idea is, yeah, there we go. Now it's working. Okay. I'm not sure what quite happened to that one, but oh, that's not going to work there because it's going with this one. Okay. So we have that now, and I think we could just basically do our animation.
Set position. With the bar position. Now, mask is following, but the position is not right. No problem. Let's return to the mask and
no
use
problem.
the offset position to fix this.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, can we do that? We should be able to do that, right? Mm-hmm. I guess we can just take a look at this here. Yeah, just put it exactly kind of where we want to. It's actually already pretty good. Something like this, which is the same on the top and the bottom. There we go. I like that. That's good.
Perfect. Now my setup is ready. I have 2 test nodes, a bar and a mask. So if I move the bar, the mask is following.
I guess we're now just going to set up keyframes.
So let's animate the bar. I will go to frame 15 and I will create a keyframe for the height. Now I move to frame 0 and reduce the bar.
Yeah, if you want it to grow.
I have my bar animated. I will click on Spline and make the animation smooth, adjusting the curves. Now let's move to frame 18 and create a keyframe by clicking on Center. Move to frame 13 and move the bar to the right. So the first animation is done. The mask is working.
Okay, so I think he's just building out the animation. So I think we're okay, at least maybe here at the start. So, and I guess the question is, how long do we want this animation to be? I don't think we want it to be too long, but okay. So, okay. So this, yeah. So we're at 30 frames per second, right? So 1 second, we maybe like half a second. Yeah, so I kind of like when he was doing like at that frame 15. We can have the height here. I kind of like what he was doing here. Let's go even thinner. Maybe that's too thin. And then let's go to frame 0 and bring the height to 0. So we play that, it shows up. Okay. And then I think when we get to frame, should it even be 15? I guess we can move it even at 15. We can go to this guy And we'll animate it from here. And then we'll go, how many seconds should this take? Whoops. Maybe 1 second. So we'll go from 15 to 45, like 45 frames, maybe a second and a half. Let's go to 60 frames maybe. And then we will move it to, I guess, on the x-axis, right? Access, blah, 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 at pixelpieces.com. There, something like that. Beauty. All right. Then it's at 60. And then we want it to be displaying for, say, 10 seconds. 10 seconds at 30 frames, that's 300. So let's go to 360. Let's go to frame 360. There's nothing there. Is it not? How do we change the duration? Uh-oh. We only have 100. I guess we can change it. I think we can change it. Hopefully we can change it. So 360. 390. Let's change it to 390. Can we not change it? Is it set? Is this set? How do we change the length of a fusion animation? Options. I don't know. Do you guys know how to change the length of an animation? It's just default at 149. And I can't just update it here, which is annoying. There's got to be, edit micro, find, arrange tools. Let's take a look. Fusion. Let's see, change the duration of a fusion. I don't know, animation.
You can edit fusion clips. You can editing. So I can definitely
not in Fusion.
It will hopefully the frames instead.
Oh, here.
Comp, and you see one is the keyframe editor. Over to Fusion and find everything again. And in Fusion, the fastest way to figure out what's going on is the keyframe editor. So I click on the keyframe editor, click directly here on Zoom to Fit, which shows me everything that's going on in this position. It starts frames instead, and now it starts from frame 114 here, and my entire animation is happening before the white ticks. I only see the animated tools if you have. I have shortened it, so.
Okay, that's I'm not sure. I know nothing about this program, but I bet it looks at 149 as a cap number. Is there a way to expand that? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Like I can't even, I try to change it and then it just stops. So something's going on. I don't know what it is. If I go back to the timeline here for a second. So like here's this competition. Oh, maybe because it's in here. If I extend it in here, say I put it to 5 seconds or 5 minutes. No, 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Oh, am I freezing? Okay, no. Okay, there we go. A little choppy, but maybe now if I go back into Fusion. Okay, that 299. Yeah, so that was my problem. That was my bad. Okay, all right. Yes, because it's actually set. It's set by the duration in here, which makes sense. Okay, so let's delete all of this garbage and let's put this in here and let's have this animation at, oh, it's already at 10 seconds. Perfect. So that's what we want. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a little bit slow, but that's cool though. How's that looking? I think that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Okay, so let's clean it up a little bit. What do we want to do? Okay, now we got all the way up to 299. All right. So we want to get to keyframes. Yeah, let's take a look at our keyframes here. And this one right here. Right, I want to, let's delete that keyframe. And instead of going, that's too long. So I want it to grow and then zoop right out. Should we even move it before it starts growing? Anyways, I don't want, okay, we won't spend too much time on this. So 15, let's go to just 1 second. Let's go to 45. Let's keyframe this and let's move it to where it's going to go. All right. Okay. All right. The keyframes itself, I can't remember how to actually smoothen out the keyframes. Is it rectangle 2? Or is it rectangle 1? I can't remember. We'll worry about that later. Okay, and now it's going to be displayed for what's 9 seconds? 9 seconds is 30 frames for this, 270. So at frame 270. So yeah, frame 270. We want to keyframe it again. Oh shit, I think I fucked it up. Okay, no. Oh, I need to, there we go. Right, so 270, rectangle 1. I need to keyframe it again. How do I? It won't let me do that, eh? Let's go, whoops, no, that's not what we want to do. Let's copy that. So we're going to go here. Oh, actually, you're leaving now? Okay. Well, what time are you going to be back? Can't remember. It's like 6:30? Okay. All right, I'll have fun. How's you doing? Good. Yeah, okay, good. All right, love you too. Bye. Okay, I want to copy this one because we are going to... why isn't it letting me move? Oh, am I on the wrong thing? I think I want rectangle 2. That's my problem. Right. Move him back. Actually, you're going to go all the way out. That's too long. That's okay. We'll fix that. Okay, that's the keyframe there. And then we're going to go back to 270. But I'm going to paste back this thing. Okay. So moves, and then it stays on screen for like a good 8 seconds, and then goes right back out. Okay, perfect. Let's go back to, I don't know, here, I guess. Let's take a look at this rectangle. What we want to do actually is we just want to change its height and width, I guess. Let's make it a little bit longer. And we do need to change its positioning. So let's offset it X here. There we go. I think that'll be good. And oh, still not quite. Still not quite there. No, tools, controls. Right. I guess let's just make it super wide and offset it. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. So let's go back to our clip and let's play it. That's going to play. And we can do all kinds of different animations if we want, like all kinds of different stuff if we wanted to. And then it goes away. Perfect. And then of course, if we wanted to, we can take it. I think we could, can we move it? Like its position? Right? Like if we want it to be, oh, hang on a second though. Where's it going to show up? Okay. Here, this frame. So if we want it, you know, lowered thirds, something like this. And go away. Okay, so that's our clip. Let's just take this as a sample here. Now, we need this to be, I guess we don't, we can't export things like with like alpha transparency, but I guess if it's black, or can we? I think if we make it black, we might be okay. All right, let's see. Well, let's look at here. So we do have our, this is the background for that rectangle. I think this is just our general background. I wonder if we can, I mean, I don't know if we can just take, there's no alpha screen. I don't even think you can export a media file with a transparency. I think what happens is just, I could be wrong about this, but I think OBS or whatever can just take out the black and just make that as an alpha channel, as something that's black. I think that's what's going to happen. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay. So we have our composition. We're just going to keep it here for now. And then when we get to the point too, that we're really confident what we're doing, we can update this Fusion composition to have settings here within this inspector. And we can just update the text in here, and then the animation itself will change, or we'll update with the new text. So we don't have to go back into Fusion and like mess around in here with the nodes or what have you. Okay, so let's go. Now that I'm doing like going back into Fusion and video stuff again, it makes me like miss making videos. It was so much fun. And I'm sure there's going to be some stuff that's going to happen in the future with videos. So, right. Okay. Let's export this. Where would we go? I always forget how to do this. Okay. Let's export and format, MP4. There's no audio. So where's the export? Oh, it's not even clicked. It's not here. It's not even checked. So let's go, so pixel pieces call out, and let's just put it in media. All right, sure, that works. Quality best, yeah, it's fine. Let's render this out. And let's see if we can figure out how we can get this to go in either in OBS or in Stream Elements. Well, see, the thing with Stream Elements, though, is I guess that's good for kind of alerts, but maybe it'll make more sense in OBS. Let's see. Okay, let's go with our videos. Let's take, I got a bunch of stuff in here. Hang on a second. I don't think there's anything crazy in there, but let's just move this over, blah, 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 blah. What the hell did I save this at? I think it was like pixel callout, right? No, this is not where I saved it. Where the hell did I save this thing? Pixel pieces callout, right? Ah, it's not showing up. No, here. Where the hell did it? Oh, D. Oh, geez. Why did I put it in my D drive? That's not where I want it to go. Okay. So here it is. Let's just play this thing real quick. So here's how it looks like. This is, what is this? Oh, there's a little thing at the beginning. Oh, there's a little jump here. Ah, I screwed up the animation. That's okay. We'll fix that. Okay, so now I guess we can see about... Okay, this is going to be a little bit weird here, guys, but let's see what we can do about putting it into... Well, into here. And how do we get a video to just play only when you hit it? That's the thing here. Let's see. Like media source? I've actually never done a media source here before. So, okay, let's try call out. We'll hit OK. Oh, restart playback when the source becomes active. Oh, that's super easy. This is perfect. I think this is going to work nicely. So, desktop. Here we go. And restart playback, blah, blah, loop. Just hit OK. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Although we need to, oh, right. So how do we do like the transparency thing? I think blending method, blending mode. So no, it's not like a blending mode. That's like a Photoshop thing. So we show it again. It comes through, but we need to subtract the channel, the alpha channel or whatever. Is it properties? Apply alpha and linear space. Hang on. Let's see what we can get with Google. How to remove black from OBS media. Yeah, just try that. Let's say how to add media overlay and remove black background. Maybe I have to do it in in Resolve? Maybe. Remove your background. I don't want to remove the background. Maybe we can do. How to add overlays. Blah, blah, blah. How do I get rid of black background in OBS? Initial background has been removed. Right click on the camera icon. Filters. I don't think that's... I don't think that's going to... No, that's not it. Oh. Ooh. Oh, right. This filter can add... I think there's something in here with filters, but we don't want that. So I think... Let's see if we can do it in Resolve. Davinci Resolve. Export with transparent background. Right.
In today's tutorial, I will show you how to export a video without a background. In my timeline, I have a video with a green chroma from which I have removed the chroma. If we go to the Fusion module, we can verify that I have effectively removed the background.
Right.
In the event that if you don't know how to remove a green chroma key from a video, in the description, having removed the background of this video, now if we put any video or image below this video, we see that it appears in the background. This is what we're looking for. Have a video without a background to be able to use in different projects and not have to be eliminating the chroma over and over again. Now I'm going to show you how you can do it. Many people encounter this. Go to the Deliver module, configure all the parameters, and render the video. By doing this, you will encounter a problem. When importing the file video that you just exported and added to the timeline, at first glance, it may seem that it has no background. But we are going to put the video below. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, nothing because it's black.
Nothing happens.
Just get to the point.
You don't see the video below because the video that you just exported, and it has a very easy solution. We're going to see how it's done, but this time we're going to export the video in the correct way. Go to the delivery module.
It's like 1:40 and it's just getting to the video point now.
Of Davinci Resolve. In format, you must select QuickTime.
Oh, right.
In codec, we will select GoPro Cineform. In encoder, we change YUV 10-bit by RGB 16-bit. When selecting RGB 16 bits, a new option will appear, Export Alpha. We must activate this option. This will allow us to export the video with transparency, that is, without a background. Great. Once this is done, all that remains is to export the video. There is no more mystery. We add...
But do I don't even have it on... Oh, I gotta get rid of this thing here. Actually, cancel out of that. And where am I? So... Maybe if I disconnect this background? No, now we don't see anything though. Oh, alpha, here we go. There we go. Look at that. There it is. Okay. So now, oh, we're getting there piece by piece. So this one, this should be, oh, this is, I'm on the wrong. So if I add something below here, let's just do the solid color. Change this color to this color. I didn't change anything. So I actually have to select it. There it shows up. Okay, perfect. So we do have our transparency. Okay. Excellent. So we export in QuickTime. And it wanted us to change the codecs. I thought we didn't have to do that, but I guess maybe we do. So let's change the codec. Move that over a bit. Let's change the codec to GoPro Cineform and RGB, whatever, and then export alpha. Right. So let's try that. And yeah, let's render. Select the jobs have already been rendered. Yes, please do. Thank you. Okay, so let's take a look. D drive. But this should be... Okay, let's delete this one. Let's open an OBS. Shit. Let's OBS. Go in here. Delete. Delete. Try again. There we go. Now we have this other callout. Let's look at this properties. Is this a QuickTime? It's MP4 still. Why is this MP4? Oh, because I didn't go to add to render queue. That's probably why. That is probably why. We are pixel. No, this. No, close. Just delete that again. Here we go. Here's our QuickTime. Now, hopefully, OBS recognizes .mov files, which I'm sure it does. Well, I'm not sure it does, but call to action. What is this one? I think that's the one that I just deleted, but for whatever. Okay. So yeah, add source, media source. Let's go pixel call to action, and we'll hit OK. And then we're gonna browse. We're gonna go here. We're gonna open. Yeah, we're just gonna hit OK. And there it is. I mean, it's going really slow, but there it is. And then eventually it'll stop and go away. Which it's not. Holy geez. Oh, there it goes. It's just 10 seconds is a long time. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to change it to this full screen. So just we can see what this is going to look like. Hang on a second here. Actually, I got to go back here to sharing screen just for a second. Okay, so it's gonna start every single time. I don't want that to happen. Can I duplicate this? Actually, I'll go here. I'll create another one. Media source. Another call out. Sorry, I'm just creating one here in OBS. Close file when inactive. I'll hit OK. All right. So here comes the callout, or here is the callout. I think there's a little bit of delay, what I'm seeing. Oh, this is weird. I must be like really delayed of what I'm seeing here in my YouTube studio. But that's okay. All right. Anyway, so that was the call out. So that was pretty sweet. So then what I need to do is I just need to, if I can pair this now with my Stream Deck. So if I show you guys this, if I, I don't have very much space here. So let's, change this. I'm going to change this with OBS and what can I do? Hang on a second. How is this scene overhead? Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I can see I have a huge delay from what I'm seeing in my YouTube studio. Okay, so I don't want, yeah, I think we want it to be a scene. Or like a source visibility. Is it not allowing me to do anything? Maybe I can't do it while OBS is running. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I think I can't update this profile once or as OBS is running. Which is all right. Okay. So let's go back to this here for a second. All right. So barring some issues that I'm going to need to do to update the actual kind of look and feel of this callout, that works perfectly. So I like that. I don't have to use Stream Elements. I don't have to use any third-party plugins or what have you. I can just create them on my own. So that's good. So we're going to work on that, creating a few more of these things. A few more of the, either I'll just create I'll create the callouts. And then for these things where it says working on marketing and follow, on X, I think I'll just make those images because you can do the same thing with an image. It could just be an alpha transparent image. So when I click on like follow on X, it'll just show up the image and maybe it'll show for 10 seconds or whatever the case may be. I can just program that in. So those ones will be super, super simple to do. And then, then there's the issue of displaying these in real time. Let's see if we can figure that out. I still have some time here to stream. So let's see if we can figure out how to display the total number of people that are watching the stream. Or sorry, the total number of, let's do subscribers first. See if we can display how many subscribers are in, and then we'll see if we can display the total number of people watching the live stream. We just need to be able to get that number from somewhere. Okay, display. So yeah, I think we're looking good. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I like where we're going. Okay. I'm gonna need a new Stream Deck because I need more buttons. I'm already like out of buttons, so this is already getting expensive. Okay. So let's go to our favorite place in the world to find out information is YouTube. And what do we want to? What do we want to search? Oh, right. So display total number of YouTube subscribers on live stream. How to show live on OBS. Oh, right. There's this live stream counter. So this is 2 years ago. This is 10 months ago. This is a minute and a half. So I think, yeah. Okay, let's just watch the video.
Hi everyone, today I will show you how to add a sub count to your OBS record. Select browser.
What just happens there?
You can then rename it to whatever you like and click OK. Now make the width 1920 by 180.
Or whatever your value is. Mine would be 4K.
Open your browser and open the website Social Blade. And search your account name where I do. Select your account and click Lev subscriber count. Along the gray bar, now copy the URL from the top of your page and go back onto...
All right, so we need to go to Social Blade. Socialblade.com. Right. So that's just me right there, I guess, eh? 83 subscribers. That doesn't seem like me. Let's see. That looks more like me. Okay. 446 uploads. Okay. What do I do? Just gotta click on my name? A live subscriber count. Right. So I guess it's gonna pull this in. So I guess we copy this URL from what I was saying. Let's see.
OBS. Paste the copied link into the URL section and select OK. Now you can scale it down to the size you want. However, make sure you are holding Alt whilst doing so, otherwise it will scale your whole OBS screen. You can also add a sub count text underneath. I will make a tutorial on how to add text soon and will link it in the description when it is uploaded.
Yeah, so this isn't
When you
quite
have made
right.
the text, you can resize it and add it underneath your sub count or where.
So this one is not pulling like any, it's not deleting any of the stuff that's underneath it, right? Like it's taking all this stuff. So I wonder, because I know what I can do, what I'm going to do for like the money one and just the money one, I guess, if we're going to do that, is I'm just going to make a WEBFLOW site and I'm just going to publish it, but just on like just the free one. And then I'm just going to have the number of like the dollars or whatever, and then put it in there. And that way this site too, if there's other different numbers or different statistics that we want to show, it'll just be in there. I could just update that. And then of course, if I can have that page update in real time, how many subscribers I have, that would be kind of cool too. So I wonder if we can do that in Zapier. Pull total number of YouTube subscribers. But Zapier is a little bit different though, because there has to be some kind of trigger, right? Is there a way that we can You'd think that there'd be a way. This is just showing how many YouTube subscribers Zapier has. That's not what I'm looking for. YouTube stats and analytics. Yeah, not quite what we're looking for. We're just looking for like the real number. How is this? What's going on here? Oh, it has this in this odometer, so it's going to be able to update it fancy like, I think. Fancy like. Oh, here's the raw count. And I could just see some JavaScript that just kind of triggered there. It's just kind of update it. So I wonder how we're going to be able to pull this. We might have to do a little bit of thinking in terms of how we're going to get this number. How are we going to get this number? This is where I'm thinking something like this. I wonder if it just shows you. Like if we can go, yeah, leave this. Like overlay, just new overlay, add widget, and a text, static stream tools, like alerts, no, train count, subscribers, total and all time. Yeah, this is what we want. So yeah, it has it here. But the problem with this one, again, too, is once you're ready, you just get this URL, and this URL is what you put into OBS. But the problem with this, of course, is we want it to be exactly our font and our style, which we can't really do through here because you can't have like custom fonts. So there's got to be a way to pull it. And this, what is the URL? Let me just see what it looks like. Stream elements overlay. Yeah. I think we're just gonna have to do something custom if we want it to be, you know, custom to our own stream. Let's see. How to dynamically, let's see. Okay, let's go to Google first. Get YouTube subscriber count. No, this is 2015. Oh, what? Channel lists, subscriptions. I don't want to list. Hang on, data API. Add YouTube functionality to your site. I guess we really want information about the channel. Hang on, let's go back. Country. Subscriber count. All right, so I guess this is what we want here. So if we made the following table, how do we make this call? We're not supposed to do with the marketer videos for kids. I'd like to see, do they give examples? Example subscriber count, YouTube data API. Oh, interesting. So they're going to round it differently than. Well, that's interesting. Well, that's interesting. Well, then how do these guys pull the exact number? They must be doing it a different way. Maybe I can just steal from these guys instead of trying to go through their API. Let's see. Hang on. Let's just. Does it display the full number for other people? Let me just, like, Mr. Beast is one, right? Live subscriber count. Oh, this one just shows like. Is there a channel that's not as big? Let's see. 51,100. So maybe it only rounds up when you're in the thousands. This guy's got 2.8. Can I just copy or? Let's just try to. Oh, let's try this one, I guess. Yeah, so it does. And this guy's at 2.88. Caesar. $288. Okay, so I guess maybe just if you're under 100. Where are we? It'll show the actual number, like 542, right? Look at all these different, look at all these updates. Holy jeez. Okay. Oh, revision history. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out how to use this. Okay, that's not the biggest pressing issue that we need to focus on. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do now. So we have our resolve here. So I think we can clean this up a little bit and figuring out the proper layouts. We're gonna create the new cards here. I don't know what these are called, but these new displays, we're going to create them and we're going to load those up into OBS. And then we're going to create these pages, these web pages, which are going to have like these countdown timers up and down. I guess just up. This countdown timer and then these kind of raw statistics. And we also want to make sure that that's transparent as well too. So we'll have to figure that out. But those are the only things that we need to figure out and then we'll be good to go. I think anyways. I hope. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. So I'm going to get to working on those tonight and hopefully I can figure out those things and get all the layouts and everything all put into place. But yeah, so I don't know. It's progress, I guess. We got the call out working. And we just need to clean it up a little bit here in Davinci Resolve, and then we'll be good to go. And we can create other ones or whatever if we want to. But yeah, we just keep moving forward. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you sticking around. Hopefully you learned something just like I did in Davinci Resolve today. And as always, we'll be back here for a brand new stream. I'm so far behind. This is crazy. I don't know if I end the stream now, it's going to like cut me off or what? I don't know. I'm just going to see. So I'm just stalling here actually. So I'm just going to see what it looks like if I just log in here on the stream, because I'm like lagging big time behind here. So it'd be good to know exactly when I could shut down my stream. Can I just search for my name? Oh, that's not even going to show up. Look at that. YouTube.com. Oh, I gotta throw in my @ symbol. And so I know I'm live right now. So can I just watch this? Yeah, I'm gonna watch my own stream. Okay, so now I'm looking at my phone. So when do I actually go up here? Let's see. Seems like, where am I? I'm going to wave at myself. Okay, I'm only about a 5-second delay. That's interesting. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.